Hi, my name's Emma. I'm a chiropractor and owner of Northcote Chiropractic. I'm here today with Rosa from Pilates Plus Wellness. She's going to give us 4 lower back stretches and exercises that you can use on a daily basis. But please, if anything's causing pain or isn't feeling right, then just stop and move on to the next exercise. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so Emma's going to start in 4-point kneeling for the cat stretch. So this is an exercise that is really going to help just to release out the tension. Now, often with back pain, it's all the muscles getting tight, so if we can release that, that's going to really help. So we've got our start position. She's got a natural arch through her lower back. She's drawing her shoulders down away from the ears, and her head and neck is lifted. So she's got that length through the back of the head and neck, and it's active through the upper body. Shoulders directly under the hands, hips directly over your knees. And I was meant to say shoulders over the hands. So now from here we're going to start. So she's going to take a deep breath in. As she breathes out, she's going to wheel the pelvis, scoop, hollow the abdominals, sequentially flex through her spine and hold there. Body weight back slightly into the knees, you feel the lower abs more, breathe in. And then as she exhales, she lengthens the head and tailbone simultaneously back to that start position. So she's going to breathe in. She's going to wheel from the pelvis, scoop, hollow the abdominals first, sequentially through the spine. Hold, breathe in, and then she's going to exhale, she's going to lengthen her head and tailbone. And Emma will just show you one more time. So she flexes, think of your ribs to hips at the front coming together and the tummy pulling in and up towards your spine. And lengthen away there and release. Thank you, Emma. So now the next exercise that we're going to show you is just some rotation for your spine. She's going to come down onto your forearm, Emma, and Emma's going to reach her other arm over the head. And from this start position, she's going to exhale as she rotates the head, the neck, the ribs, taking the arm across the body diagonally so she gets a stretch all through here. And then she's going to inhale as she rotates the rib cage, the neck, the head, and releasing in the shoulder there. And again, exhale, stretch your arm across the body. Let the head, the neck relax as you reach across. And then inhale as she lifts up. So again, this exercise you do on each side. Thank you, Emma. And I guess 8 rotations each side. The next one we're going to show you is hip rolls. So this is also really good to release that tension through the lower back. Emma's going to have her feet and knees together, her arms a little bit wider. And from here, she's going to take a deep breath in. As she exhales, she's going to let the hips and the feet start like a block. Hips go over to one side. But she keeps her shoulder blades grounded into the floor. And she's keeping the natural arch in her lower back. She's going to breathe in. Into the stretch side as she comes back. One rib below the other wheels back. And the legs will just come back because she's using her waist and her obliques to bring them back to center. Breathe in, Emma. And then as she exhales, the hips will go over. She lengthens through that lifted side, but she keeps the ribs closing together at the front. She breathes in. Imagine breathing in just underneath that armpit. And then as she comes back from here, here, here. The tailbone stays heavy, and she comes back to center. Good. So that exercise, you repeat, go either side. So 8 times each side in total would be very good. Now the next exercise that we're going to show you is called pelvic clocks. So for this exercise, Emma's going to start with her pelvis in neutral. So what that means is her tailbone's heavy, the back of the ribs heavy, and the back of the head is heavy into the floor. She's keeping that natural arch in her lower back, and what she's going to do is move out of neutral to release tension through the back of the sacrum. Imagine you've got a marble between the belly button and the pubic bone, and there's a clock. So the belly button is 6 o'clock, the pubic bone is 12, and your 2 hip bones at the front are 3 and 9 o'clock. So what Emma's going to do, as she exhales, she's going to roll that marble to the belly button, so to 6 o'clock, and then she's going to roll the marble across to one of the hips to 3 o'clock, down to the pubic bone to 12, and then over to the other side to 9 o'clock. So she's going to roll all the way around that clock face. But as she does that, she keeps her rib cage and her knees still. So this helps to release the back of the sacrum. As she rolls the marble to the belly button, she pulls up her pelvic floor and the tummy hollows. As she rolls it to the pubic bone, she can release the pelvic floor, and then she rolls round the other way. So it's quite a small movement in the pelvis, and it's really good just to release out through that tension. Thank you, Emma. Okay, so those exercises, just a few exercises to help relieve the lower back pain, and we hope they help you.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.